Hey friends, I was waiting to see if I heard it click on to record. Huh. Hey. Anyway, well, I hope it's recording. How is everyone doing? I forgot to turn off the kitchen light. Oops, smash things as I go. There we go. I'm coming right back. Right back. There. How handy dandy was that, right? So, well, you guys get settled in, and I should have already been settled in, right? Right. How's your week been going? Today is Thursday. Crazy, crazy. Yes, today is Thursday, and I'm going to try and have this up by a Saturday. I hope it comes out Saturday. My name's Brenda, Mama B, and while I'm thinking of it, please hit that subscribe button and the like button, and if you so feel like it, leave me a comment. That would be great. I would love it. Yes. What I'm going to be doing on this is a whip and chat. Whip, work in progress. For those of you who might be new, a chat. Yes, is just what it says. I'm going to be chatting a while. Like I said, so if you have any comments on what I'm chatting about, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Okay? While I'm doing my whip and chat, I am going to attempt to complete Kitting Up Paisley by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And this is a craftably kit. So it comes in the regular baggies. Yes, they always sent it. I don't think they ever went to the hot pressed sealed bags. I don't know if that was a plan for their future or what, but sadly they never got that far. But we're not here to talk about the saddest things in life. No, we're here to talk about what's coming up in 2 days. Can you imagine? Tomorrow is Halloween. Yes. And then Sunday. I always think it's pretty cool to start a new month on a Sunday. What about you guys? Do you find it refreshing? I do. I find it really refreshing. So, yep. And then, so Sunday, November 1st, starts the event that Mindy and I are hosting together, and that's called Gnomevember. And you got it. It is about the gnomes in your life. Yeah. So, I know you guys already know if you watched my other whip and chat. Hold up. Hold that thought a minute. What is wrong with me that I can't get? Yes. Organize. Holy cow. I mean, it's the end of the week already, right? I should be all organized. I've had all week to get organized. But look what I remembered this time. Oh, why don't I throw them around? I remembered to have, there's some gnomes. Yes. And, some of the accents are where the carvings are. It has to be, you really have to get, well, first you have to know what a gnome looks like. But we have some in the shop that have this is the hat. And this is tree moss agate. So it's really kind of hard to see. It's hard to make out unless you're looking at it eyeball to Gnome, right? But, you know, like here's his beard, or maybe the rest of his cap. I think that's his beard, and that's his nose. And his hat comes all the way down and up over his nose. Whoops, and I'll drop it. So do you get the drift of the gnome? Yeah, Hum's a little gnomey. He's a crazy gnome. He's like where he lives. Gnomes live under the forest. Yes, and this is a honey calcite. You can kind of see him a little better. Yeah, he's more easily made out. His ears. Look at them big old ears. Yeah, and his feet. Yeah, and his hat. Only yep, this is his beard. And his nose. Yeah. Oh, no, that's his nose. That's his mustache. His nose is right here. Nose is here. Mustache. Mustache, your question, is there. Yeah, and in the back you have, you know, the rest of his hat and his little hair. And yeah, this is a easier gnome to know how these ones are carved. And then we have, there's a special name for this because it has a silver glitz to it. I don't know if it's Euperlite or, can you see the silver splash in it right there? Wait a minute, let's see. There's a silver splash besides the ring light splash. How about over this way? Does that help at all? I don't know, like right here, there's a silver splash there. So anyways, yeah. A silver splash there. I think I got better pictures of them on the Etsy store, on the Etsy shop. Bēz Gems Crafted. I'll leave the site down below, just in case you're interested in getting a a gnome cover minder. And I also, why didn't I grab a fairy? Yeah, we have Tinkerbell type fairies. They remind me of Tinkerbell. Anyway, and I don't have those listed yet. Plans, good intentions, right? So, anywho, yes, and plus, Bēz Gems Crafted, we are helping to sponsor Gnomevember. Yeah. So, do you guys have your canvases ready? I hope you do have to have a gnome, some type of gnome canvas to participate. You don't need a new start and you don't need to finish, but we would, you know, we would like it if you have, you know, a substantial amount to work on. Yeah, you don't want to just lay like 3 drills, and I'm looking for my tweezers if you wonder what I'm looking for. Oh, there they are. You know, you don't want to have like put 3 drills down and say, oh, look, you know, put me down for some prizes. No, oh, that's already, don't mind me. You know, come on, right? We want to participate somewhat. So, if you are participating in the event, what are you working on? Are you all kitted up and ready to roll? I do not own a gnome anything. No, I don't. Like, you would think I would like gnomes, right? And if you saw my other, I don't know if it was a whip and chat, a kit up, I don't know. I was rambling about something with the event. Gnomes and fairies are best friends. Yes, so I should really like gnomes. But I figure Mindy likes gnomes enough for the both of us. Yes. She likes them she likes them well enough, or good enough. Well, good. I don't know which one is appropriate there. But, yeah, she likes them enough for both of us. So, I think she likes fairies, too. Because I think she had a fairy garden. Or a rock garden with fairies in it. Something like that. You would have to check into her down on the farm videos. Yes. Take a day and just binge her channel. You won't get bored. No, when I go away, that's what I do. I leave them on for my butter. Yeah, I leave her channel on the TV. And she knows. Yeah, Mindy, if you happen to watch this, Butter curls up and she watches you. She knows your voice. Yeah, not that I'm a stalker or anything. I'm one of those weirdo, wacky friends. So, like I started to say, I am kidding up Paisley. I know, another kid up, right? I didn't finish my Shroom Mates. It's a inky dinky one. But I am still working on that one. Because I want to frame that up, give it to Brittany for Christmas. So, because I'm helping hostess the event, and I'm not qualifying for any kind of prizes anyway, I'm going to work on a fairy print painting. Yes, Paisley. I always wanted a reason to kit her up, and now, well, all be darned, here we are. Yeah, and let me tell you, friends, I have made a hodgepodge mess out of this kit up. And my last, please don't mind my neighbors if you happen to hear them. It's the weekend. It's about time for everybody to lose control. So, yeah, I think I did the unboxing of Paisley. And I don't even remember where I was going with it. Oh, and I was going to just use the the new Art Dot kit, right? I've forgotten that these stickers are large. So then I thought, okay, well, I'm going to get all of my leftover Elizabeth Ward trays around and kit up that way. And then I thought, well, then I showed you guys, that I was going to use the Art Dot kit, and I wanted to stay true, to what I said. So, you know what? It's part Art Dot and part Elizabeth Ward, and yeah, it's a kind of a janky kit up. It's not very, I'll do this. Yes, it's not very coherent, I guess would be the word. Where's 53? Didn't get it out yet. So, that's what I'm working on. Oh, and I threw away my plastic garbage trap. All right, so the event goes from November 1st to November 30th. Yeah, until after Thanksgiving. Cray, isn't it? Yeah. It's hard to believe that Thanksgiving's going to be here. Have you guys started your Christmas shopping yet? I have lots of ideas. I always have lots of ideas, all right? So, and what I want to do, I know I haven't done it yet, but I don't know, maybe I'll do it this weekend. I will do a yarny video to show you the yarns that I have and my plans for them. That would be really fun. I'll have to tell you about that with the yarny video. I'm not going to jump into that right now. No, I'm not. So, okay, we spoke about the event. Mindy will be getting together some things for prizes. And like I said, Brittany and I will be giving away 4 $25 gift certificates or gift codes. And yeah, I mean, this is kind of just a fun one. And make sure you post your progress. Like, make sure you post your start picture, and then, I'm not sure how often Mindy's going to post the new thread for the following week. But, make sure you post your progress picture. And, the number wheel will be generated. And whatever number it is that you've posted, that will be, the number that you should be looking for to either win something from Mindy or something from Brittany and me. Yes. So that's that. I'm trying to think. And I think that's about all you need to know for the event. Yeah. Just, Gnomevember, hashtag Gnomevember. I don't know if we're going to put 2025 on there. I say yes, but itch. Cold, dry weather. You guys itchy? Ugh. It is enough to drive you insane. At least it is me. All right. Do you want a health update? I have drills everywhere. Messy, messy, messy. It rained all day today, weather-wise. How is your weather? Has it started to snow yet? I saw there's a place that Brittany and I follow, and this fella is in Montana. And I have a cousin who lives in someplace out west that gets lots of snow. Maybe it's Montana. She lives in Billings, Montana. Okay, yes, so it would be Billings. So, anyway, I guess they have snow already. Yes, not us. I mean, we have chillier weather, digits-wise. But it's been rain. Yes, rain, rain, rain. And wind. I made a little video coming back. Brittany and I went out today for a little while. It was pouring so hard. It's crazy. And I'm going to try and make it its own little video. It's only 4 minutes long. So I don't know if that would even count for a video. Probably not 4 minutes. I doubt it. So, yeah. We went over, I think I told you guys that our brain went on the car. And we have been searching for a new car. Brittany knows what she wants. And now it's just the matter of locating it. And so the car that we test drove yesterday, day before yesterday, was, what was it? A Kia, I want to say Sportage. Baseline Kia Sportage. Brittany wants a hybrid Sportage. So we've been renting a vehicle since our car went because my legs have been doing such horrendous. I don't even know what they're trying to make out of it. Yeah, my legs. And she was finally like, that's it. Yeah, she said, this is it, Mom. We're going to rent a car. And she's like, and you know how chintzy I am, so we're not going to have it for long. We're going to have our new car soon. So I was like, well, okay. You're the boss. I just go along for the ride. So we had, it's a Kona, Kona, Kona. And it was white and smaller. I don't know how that compares. Nothing compares to you. Whoa, scare you. Step back. Whoa, watch yourself. Anywho, okay, woke you up, didn't I? Thought I was going to sleep over here on the other side of the camera, but I'm not. Anyway, so we've been renting this Kona vehicle, and it doesn't have any get up and go, but we thought we were going to have a car like in a week. Well, that was a month ago. And so yesterday I had an appointment for my legs, and it was like 45 minutes away this appointment was. And the dude's like, well, that's okay. You just call me after your appointment and we will backlog it. So you keep, your weekly rate and the price won't go up. I was like, dude, man, that would be great. I would really, truly appreciate that. No problems. He's like, no problems, no issues. It's all good. He said, call me after your appointment. I was like, okay, fine. I called him after my appointment yesterday, and he was like, hey, Brenda, what can I do for you? I'm like, seriously? Seriously? I said, we have to, I have to come in, or, you have to electronic sign my name, something, so we can extend the rental on this car. He's like, sorry. I know you was just over here yesterday, he says, but I need you to come back. I just shook my head. I was like, are you kidding me? Why? He said, well, what they were doing is taking that car off the fleet and putting a different one on. So that's why he needed a new make or model, or however that is. We needed to get a different car. Yes. So we had to go sign a new contract. So back over to a different town we went today. But I said, fine then. I said, I want an upgrade for the same price that we're getting this one at. And he was like, Brenda, you're killing me. What? I was like, well, I said, Brittany just filled this one. I said, and I need to be able to get in and out of it in a, lovely fashion. He's like, I'll see what I can find you. So we get over there today, and he had a choice of 2 vehicles. He's like, okay, go for it, you guys. Which do you want? So we had to choose between a red, a red, what the heck is it? Not a Villager. A Vahita? No, not a Vahita. This is a, what is it? Can't think of it. Gosh darn it. Oh, I'm so mad at myself right now. Anyway, it's a full SUV. Yes. And I think it's along the Chevrolet model. And it's a full SUV. And we he kept it. He had to give it to us for the same price as the inky dinky. Well, what seems inky dinky now. Small is even come in at a mini model, and this person was getting her nails done. Was like, well, all right then. I guess you guys got a deal. I was like, yeah, we did. Yep. So that was today. We went over and got the new ride. And gosh, I guess I didn't really have that much to talk about. And I don't even have this done kitting up yet. So we're going to, what am I doing here? 57. We rented this one for another 2 weeks. And keep your fingers crossed, please, that we have a new vehicle in 2 weeks. Maximum 2 weeks. That would be stupendous. Yes, too stupendous. All right, so we've talked about the event. Talked about what are you kidding up? I hope you put that in the comments. And that we have gnomes in the shop. Yeah. Etsy shop. Yeah, other than that, my legs, are driving me absolutely insane. I'm going to wound care now, and yesterday was a huge challenge for me. They cleaned my legs up, and I was like, oh, they're just gonna say, you know, whatever, do this, 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 and this, and you're fine, you don't have to come back. No, they didn't. They were like, did you save, you know, your materials, the tape, the gauze, the stockings, that type of stuff, in which we had. And they were like, oh, good, because the left one, trigger warning, this is going to be gross. They numbed it. Thank God. They numbed it, and then they cleaned that all out. It was the grossest thing ever. And they took the gauze, put it into little strips or mounds, whatever, dipped it in the bleach solution, and then bam, put it in the hole. And then they covered that up with like a Curad pad with sticky all around it. Bam, put that on there, right? My right leg is pretty much surface at this point, thank the Lord. And what they did with that is they just wrapped it with a drying wrap, and then they went around the outside of the drying wrap with an ace bandage. And it feels so tight. So tight. And I was just like, whoa. I thought I was going to, that word that we probably can't say. But, yeah, way too I don't know. It's just, anyway, it itches. It itches to beat the band. Itches. And I just want it off. I want them unwrapped. I want my dry skin to stop itching. I itch. You guys, I itch and it's driving me totally nuts. Brittany got me some new lotion for my hands. So I've been trying to use that. Switched my hand soap. Switched that out. But the doctor was just like, well, I don't know what to tell you other than you're just going to have to make do. Make do. I was like, oh, thanks. Thanks so much. Yeah, let me have a think moment here. What, is this going to be about a 15-minute whip and chat? Woo. Sounds it, huh? Oops, that's 59. This is 58. That's 58. Yeah. We went to Taco Bell today. And they were like, would you like some taco sauce with that? And I was like, yes, please. I would like to go with my nachos. Not my nachos, my tacos, Supremes, crunchy shell, right? Yum. They didn't have any mild sauce. Not any mild sauce. They said, well, all we have is hot. I was like, okay, I'll take a hot sauce. Do you think there was mild sauce in my bag? Nope. No mild sauce. So I had just the Taco Supremes. That's with sour cream on it. And actually got ready. Yeah, by the time I was into my second one, Brittany had gone to Arby's to get her dinner. Yeah. So Brittany had gotten hers, and we was just all mowing. All mowing. Yep. Let's see. What else? I have a goal for the end of the year. Whoops, drop that on the floor. I'll get that later. I'm going to kit up, I think, two more kits. And that's it. And in the year, what's next year? 2060. No, what are we in? 2025. I was going to say 2062. There's 61. Anyways, gosh, all freaking mighty, you guys. 2026. I'm really going to try not to kit up any kits and just to work on everything that I've got kitted up. Because I really don't enjoy the kitting up process at all. Yeah, so I would rather just sit down and diamond paint. I really, really would. And I also want to go, I know of 3 retreats I want to go to. Haha. Yep. That's neither here nor there. And I should have made notes. But everything was right at the tip end of my tongue when I started the video. Yeah. Recording. Alright, so this is 59. When I open this Art Dot container, my main goal is to keep these all nice and neat, right? Like, have you looked at your stash lately, Brenda, and your kit-ups? Not the neatest in the world, nope, but I try. Anyway, so what I try to do is make it as simple Simon as possible for when I unkit. And yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to do this one and Windy by Hannah Lynn and a Micah Julian for Christmas. And that's what I want to do. Next year, I just want to work on my gnomes, or not my gnomes, on the kits that I've already kitted up. Yep. And I've wanted to keep these lids nice, right? So I was going to take this washi tape off the top of it. Well, then the stickers don't stick to it. So be very careful. If you use toolkit bottles that you've already used, and they, you know if you've already used it, right? Where was I going with that? I don't even know, you guys. What the heck? What a mess. This is a full-blown mess. I'm sorry. It's my life these days, I guess. One big hodgepodge. That's my goal, though. Finish up the year. And then next year, just have one completion after another completion. Wouldn't that be something, huh? Y'all wouldn't know how to act if I had one finish after another finish. Never know. Just don't know what life has to bring you. Like what Forrest Gump says, life is like a box of chocolates. All right. Okay, there's this one. And do you remember me telling you that there's only one AB in this kit? Yep, just one AB. Crazy, crazy. And it's this one right here. Oh, that's M. I want to put that with my letters. I'm trying to put my letters together, my numbers together. So I tried to keep the tops nice by putting some washi tape on, and now I'm kicking myself in the derriere for putting the washi tape on top of these jars, because these labels won't stick to the washi tape. So I had to go back through, put Scotch tape over the numbers. Yeah, not impressed at all. One more to do. Do you guys have special or favorite Christmas specials that you like to watch? Just out of curiosity. Not TV. Well, yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter. I saw that Johnny Depp is going to be doing a Christmas Carol. And I think it comes out November 12th, I think. Or the 21st. 12th or the 21st. And I was telling Brittany on the way home from the getting the car today, I was like, Brittany, she thought something was wrong because I screamed at the top of my lungs. Not smart when you're getting used to a new vehicle, right? Especially a full SUV type of vehicle. And she's like, what? Scrooge again? And I said, yeah, but that's such exciting news. You have to read it more than once. Yeah. So I was like, please. She's like, yes, Mom, it looks like it's going to be good. And then the second part of Wicked will be released, I think at the end of November. And I want to go see that. And I told her, I said, well, by then, we'll have the new car, right? And we'll be able to come and go as we please. And she was like, yeah, whatever you say, Mom. So I was like, yep. I'll just get my own car and go where I want to go. Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Well, folks, I am so glad that I have this kitted up. You have no clue. You would think I loved the kit up process. I don't. I think it's the most. Yeah. There we go. Yep, I gotta keep those in line. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I'll do that. What the heck? Everything else is a hodgepodge, right? All right, so let's get rid of this. And these are so handy. I got these at the Dollar Tree. No, I didn't. I got those at Dollar General. 3 for $2, I think. Economical. That's my way of saying. All right, and we'll put this over here. I did find the picture of Paisley that goes to this. Remember, I told you I was going to cut the picture off the baggie holders. Well, I have the picture of Paisley somewhere. Close by, believe it or not. And I really want to thank you guys for dryer sheet. Bye-bye. Hanging out with me while I finish doing this kit up. And I like to let's see, A, B. See how these are rolling up? I look at this and I call this a C. So A, B, C, C, E, F, G. No G's. And then H, I, J, H, I, J. K, L, M, N, O, P, no Q, R, S, and I use this little T as well. T, U, and I use this little caret. Well, it should be like this, a caret symbol, but I use that as an upside down. Oh, wait a minute, and back up. This I use as a sideways T, so I'll put that there with that T. And I guess that's it. And here's a T. I thought about using that as like a squiggly S, but then I thought, no, I don't want to do that in case they take it as a, you know, just some kind of symbol, that whatever. Or an S. You could use it for an S or whatever you want to use it for. And I put my dots together. Here are S, T, U, upside down V, and I'm also going to put this, I'm going to put that for the other side of a T. And my U, upside down V, Y. Oh, wait, X comes before Y. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. All right, there is no Z. So let's see. Let's use dashes because we don't have very many dashes. We have that dash. And we have this dash. Oh, I found an X. QRST, UV, another X. Well, this is kind of like, well, that's an X too. That's just a fat X. It's a skinny X. Ouch. I have a cut underneath my nail right here. It reminds me every time I press something up against it. W, X, Y. And these two discombobulated. All right, so now we have slashes. And then I do like your arrows. Oh, here's an arrow. Put that here. And then a triangle. Triangle. And a triangle. Eggplant. Yep. All right, I guess. Well, you guys, I'm going to start her tonight. Unless I feel really froggy and decide to kit up Wendy. All right, we'll just kind of do this. Yep. And, they're stuck in there. Okay, here we go, guys. All ready for Gnomevember. And I have my little, well, I remember, I'm doing a fairy because I'm the oddball. Right? I'd be an oddball because I have mixed containers. And fairies. Fairies and gnomes go together, but it's called Gnomevember. So you have to do your gnomes. Done preaching about that. All right. Take me a picture, so I don't know, just in case someone wants to see it. Yeah. Okay, here. How about it? Another kit up is done for, let me bring Paisley's face down here. Oops. There's Paisley. There she is. She's all ready. Remember to hop in and get your gnomes at the store. Bēz Gems Crafted. I'll have her listed down below. I'll have Mindy's page, her channel posted. And I will have Diamond Moments and Crafts, the Facebook page posted. And I guess that's it. Let's have some fun. Winter isn't going to get us down. Nope. No ma'am, no sir. All right. Hey, remember to hit subscribe and like and comment below. Yeah, tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you're working on. All good things. Okay. See you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. It means the world to me. Seriously, it does. All right. Thanks. And I will talk to you soon. Love you guys. Bye.